The first card you have for your past is the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this knight is the slow knight. He's like sitting there. He looks like he's not doing anything, but he likes to take his time. And he's also very stubborn. He likes to sit there and wait until he's ready. He's not going to do anything if he's not ready. And he can frustrate other people as well. So what I'm seeing in this card is that you had some kind of point of view that was key to the way you were doing things. You had a certain mindset, a set way of doing something, and you knew this was the right way. You felt very strongly about this point of view and the way that you were doing something. And I'm seeing this could actually be around work. I'm seeing someone might have been opposing your view or opposing the way you were doing something. Or opposing the way you went about your work or something like that. But it wasn't just a mundane thing. It wasn't just like they were saying, oh, you put those papers over there and not there. It's not something silly like that. It was something about the way you did things, something very, very key to the way you were doing things. And this is key to you. This is how you think. And so when they criticized you, because I'm seeing this person did criticize this about you, it kind of criticized the very core of you and who you were. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone actually coming to you. This could have been in the workplace. It's something around work, saying to you, why don't you do things like this? Why aren't you more like this person? And what I'm seeing is this person is a very kind of regimented kind of person. They like to tick all the boxes. They like everyone to fit into a certain kind of a thing. And you have the kind of the way you do things, or the way your skills are, or something like that, the way you do things you don't fit into these boxes properly. But you know that the way you do things is a good way to do things, and you know that the way you are works very well. You're quite successful in what you do. There are no problems with it. It's just that this person had a very regimented view and you didn't fit into that. It was like, where's my chart? Where's my graph? Where's my boxes? Why doesn't this tick that box? Why doesn't that fit into that category over there? And you're just not like that. So that's what I'm seeing. And they were trying to get you to change. They were trying to say, be more like this person, be more like that, be more regimented, be more this, be more that. But you were not changing. You were like the knight. You were standing still. That's how they saw you. Really annoying. But you're not annoying. You just know that you're not going to change. You're Taurus. You are not going to change. You know you're doing the right thing, or you knew at this time, and you weren't going to change. So, you know, they were talking to the wrong person. That's what I'm seeing. You just wanted to stick to what you thought was right. You probably lost this person. They're probably very cold with you after that. You might not have them as a friend or a close associate or colleague anymore after this happened, but you feel better sticking to your guns, sticking to what you know is right, than trying to be popular. That's what I'm seeing in that card. The next card you have, your past, is the Queen of Wands. So yes, look at this beautiful queen. She's ambitious. She knows what she's doing. She's also kind of, she can't be boxed in. I mean, look at this black cat. Have you ever tried to herd a cat or box it into somewhere? It wanders around everywhere and kind of drives people crazy. So I'm not saying you're driving them crazy, excuse me, but you have a kind of a very good combination of kinds of skills, a very rare combination of skills. You have human understanding. You can understand people. And you're also efficient. You have emotional intelligence, all of that kind of thing, all of that stuff that can't be measured. Plus, you're very organised, if that makes sense. So you have a good balance between the left and the right side of the brain. Now, this person in the Knight of Pentacles, they were very left side of the brain. They're very analytical. They were regimented, but they weren't seeing, have I got my left and my right mixed up? I think right side is creative and left is analytical. Might be the other way around. I'm starting to doubt myself. You can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. But you used your side of the brain more that cannot be regimented and can't be kind of put into a category, if that makes sense. This person used the side of the brain that was more kind of, facts and figures, right and wrong, all of that kind of thing. I hope this is making sense to you. They can't see, or they couldn't see, the importance of creativity, people skills, things that can't be measured by graphs, by charts. This might sound strange, but you had a kind of a charisma around you as well at this time. You were very, you had a lot of people around you kind of talking to you, wanting to be around you. And this person could have been thinking as well, who does this person think they are? Who do they think they are? So as well as you kind of annoying them by not fitting into a category and not doing what they're telling you to do, they also kind of see you as being very successful in that way around people, and they might have been a bit annoyed by that as well. So yeah, they couldn't change you. I'm seeing again that they couldn't change you, so watch out. Anyone who tries to change a Taurus, they're not going to be able to do it. They're not going to be successful. Excuse me. The last card you have, your past, is the Two of Cups. So yes, I'm seeing this. I've seen this for a long, long time in your readings. Healing from someone, healing from an old situation, an old love situation. And I'm seeing someone was reaching out to you to help you to heal from this old situation. Yeah, this is a very old situation, and you have physically moved on. You have mentally moved on. You've everything moved on. You've emotionally moved on at this time. But you still have these things coming back to you to remind you of this person driving you crazy. So you're going about your day, and it's probably just a habit. It's like you were going about your day doing things, and then they'd pop into your mind. Oh, what would they wouldn't like this, or what do they think about this? Oh, that ice cream flavour, I know they hated that. And then you say, why do I care whether they like or not? Why is this popping into my mind? It's driving me crazy. Or you could be going about your day feeling fine, and then suddenly you'd have this bad feeling come over you, and you'd think, oh yeah, that's about that person and something they said. And then you're mad at yourself, and you'd say to yourself, I don't want to think about them. Why am I letting this get to me? But you did have someone around you at this time helping you heal, reaching out to you, helping you get over this. This is someone who's a friend I'm seeing, who's speaking to you at this time, and they probably would like more than a friend. They'd like more than a friendship with you. But I'm not seeing them saying anything at this time about that. I'm seeing them just around you, helping you, and reaching out to you. They were reaching out to you, because if you look at this card, the man in this card is reaching out his hand to the woman, and also healing. I'm seeing in this card with this caduceus in the middle. Now, this can mean an exchange of ideas, an exchange between people. Sometimes it can also mean healing, getting better. With those snakes going up, you see that quite often on pharmacies and things like that, that image. So yes, this person was helping you to heal. Now, you already had probably healed over the worst of this, and this is an old situation. But as I say, things were still coming up for you, annoying you about them. But this person was helping you get through this. So the first card you have for your present is the Two of Wands. So this person in the Two of Cups who was around you, they still are probably around you right now, talking to you, reaching out to you, helping you heal, all of that kind of thing. This might turn into more than a friendship, and I'm seeing that this is definitely what this person wants. They're looking out into the future. They're thinking about a future with you. They're thinking about a whole world of a future with you, what they want with you, but they're not actually acting on this yet. They might not be saying to you, I want to be with you. They might not be doing that yet. I'm seeing that they're a very sensitive person. Now, by that I don't mean that they get upset easily, or that you have to be very careful around them, not that kind of thing. I'm seeing they're sensitive toward you, and they're sensitive toward your needs, which is the complete opposite of the way this ex treated you. They're treating you beautifully. That's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing this connection happening very, very slowly. It's happening at your pace. I'm seeing that they probably think you're not ready yet, or they're feeling or they're sensing that you're not ready, because they're very sensitive, and they're just waiting to see how you feel. They're kind of taking cues from you in this. That's what I'm seeing. But they're imagining in their head, they're imagining a future with you. They're thinking, they're dreaming about this. That's what I'm seeing. That's what they want. So the last card you have for your present is justice. So yes, they might want marriage with you. They're thinking about all of that. Their mind's running away with them. They're thinking, oh, I want a future with you. Oh, I can't wait to have this future. Maybe we can travel. We can do this. We can do that. Oh, marriage, all of these things. But I can't say that yet. I'm just waiting. I'm being patient until this person's ready. That's what they're thinking. That's what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing, okay, this is going to sound really, really strange. I'm seeing architecture, building or homes or something like that, home design around this person. Buildings, I know that probably won't resonate with everyone, but yes, there's something to do with houses, building houses, moving houses, architecture, real estate, something like that, renovating houses around this person in the Two of Cups. That's what I'm seeing. I had to say that. I know it won't resonate with everyone, but yeah, I'm seeing building or architecture, something like that around them. So the first card you have for your future is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I'm actually seeing this card quite literally, really. Not that you're wearing a blindfold surrounded by swords, but I'm seeing you're thinking about, or you're going to be thinking about moving, or you're going to be wanting to move, but feeling a little bit stuck by this process or this decision, not sure about how you're going to do this or where you're going to go or something like that. You might have been thinking about moving for a long, long time, actually, but you might be stuck for some reason. I'm not seeing a lack of options. You actually have many, many options. You probably have more options than a lot of people. You're quite free in that way, in a practical sense. You could move quite easily and it wouldn't affect your life. But you know, internally, you're not feeling a lot of freedom around this. You're feeling quite stuck with this. There might actually be a deadline coming up around this. You might be feeling that you have to kind of move or do whatever this is by this deadline, but you're struggling to narrow down options or something like that. I'm seeing that you do have people around you who could help you with this. Now, you don't like asking for help. You like to do everything by yourself. You also like to think things out very carefully by yourself. You know, if this resonates, I am seeing that people do want to help you and they have the skills to help you. Please ask someone. Especially this person in the Two of Cups, I'm seeing they're sensitive, they care about you, they want to help you. And I'm also seeing, because I'm seeing in the Justice card, that they have something around, houses or building or something like that, around them. They have some skills or some knowledge in that. This is the perfect person to help you with this, so please reach out to someone. And, you know, once you do that, things will happen a lot quicker for you, and you'll feel a lot more relieved. You won't be stuck like this. The next card you have for your future is the Six of Cups. So yes, this person in the Two of Cups can definitely help you with whatever this is, this moving. I keep on seeing moving or something like that, moving house or wanting to change locations or something. Please reach out to this person. They don't want to see you struggling. They don't want to see you like that. They want to help you. They care about you. They want you to reach out to them. And look at what's on this card. Kindness in front of a house. Kindness in front of a house. So that says it all, really. And also springtime, newness, so a new place. That's another thing I'm seeing in this card. So if this resonates, moving to a new place or whatever this is you're worrying about, this could happen a lot easier for you. It could be a lot easier, a lot less stressful if you just ask for help. Ask for help and then you can do this. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have, your future, is the King of Wands. So yes, you do want to do this. You do want to do this. You want to move. You want to move forward. You want to make this move or whatever this is. There are flames on this king's head, around his crown. So you have passion around your head. You're thinking very passionately about doing this. That's what your mind's on. But you're not taking action yet. Look at this king. He wants to take action, but he's not doing it yet. He's still sitting there. He's thinking about it. So this king, you know, he takes his time. He thinks about things, but once he makes up his mind, he just does it. He clicks his fingers and he goes. That's what's going to happen to you. I think, you're sitting there, you're thinking, and that's what I'm seeing in the Knight of Pentacles. Sitting there, thinking, looking like you're not doing very much, but you're really, really going to be thinking this through, working this out. Stuck on something, please get that person's help again. But once you make up your mind, you are going to do this. You are going to be able to do this. If there is a deadline and you're worrying about it, you are going to be able to move by this deadline, and you are going to find something that's perfect for you. It's just going to all click into place suddenly. But I think you really should ask this person's help if you are going to, if you're worried about this. This person can really help you to help this to happen a lot quicker for you. I hope this all makes sense for you.